Besties, I'm actually a wedding guest today instead of just the wedding makeup artist, so let's do our glam together. I have been seeing Amaya's no foundation makeup routine all over my For You page. I have got to try it. Like, are you joking? This is so stunning. I'm so excited right now. So I am actually doing the wedding makeup for today's wedding. So it's currently almost 10 a.m. and I have to go glam the bride at 11 and then come back home, get changed, and then go back to the wedding, do some touch-ups, and then they're gonna walk down the aisle and the whole wedding thing. So my makeup has to last for hours. So I've already prepped my skin. I'm gonna get started, and fingers crossed it lasts me a while. I have high hopes. Okay, Amaya starts off with the Hourglass concealer. I have quite a few shades here because I wanted to make sure that I could follow her routine exactly. I'm not gonna be able to use the exact same shades as her, but anyway, she starts off with the concealer. This is the shade Silk. I think this is gonna be pretty to brighten under the eyes. And then I also have shade Pearl. I don't know if this is gonna be too dark. I don't know, we'll have to try it. And then I also have a mini of the shade Fawn to use as like our foundation shade, and then I have the cream bronzer. So let's do Silk first. This is a shade I've been using forever. She starts by applying a lot of this, and this is full coverage, girl. Kind of like that. This concealer is so good. I know why she loves it so much. It is truly so beautiful, and I forgot how much I love this. So I'm putting that everywhere that I normally highlight the face, and then I'm gonna go in with Fawn as like our darker like skin tone shade down here. Oh my gosh, I hope I do this justice. I hope this turns out good like her says. And then she goes in with the foundation stick. I've never used this. I shade matched myself yesterday in Sephora, so hopefully this shade works. This is the shade Natural Amber. She uses this as like a cream bronzer, and she's pretty heavy-handed. This is probably gonna be interesting. And she just does a little on her nose. I've got to do my chin or I will die because I've got to have some color down there. Okay, now we blend. I went ahead and added a little bit of Pearl, like kind of down here, and I guess I'm gonna put a little up here too, just to kind of blend the two colors together. And then I have a fresh, clean beauty sponge, and we're just gonna blend it all. So I'm gonna start with the concealer under my eyes first, and just really tap that in. Look how pretty this concealer is. It's unreal. I know it's a no foundation routine, but I mean, it's pretty darn full coverage. So we're starting out with all of the lighter spots first, like all the concealer spots, and then we go back in over the cream bronzer. Girl, I'm gonna look so snatched. I'm so excited. Okay, for the most part, that's blended in. It's a little warm, but that's okay. I fake tan this morning, and it's gonna gradually get darker throughout the day, so it's okay if it's a little warm. Okay, now we're gonna blend out the cream bronzer. I think I might have to put on a little bit more of it. Oh wow, that is so pretty. Okay, maybe I don't need any more. I was worried this wouldn't be enough. I can't remember if she blends this out with a sponge or a brush. I normally like to blend mine out with a brush. Wow. Like, it looks airbrushed. It's crazy. That is so pretty. Okay, she goes kind of heavy-handed on her forehead, and I do too. So I'm gonna try to blend this out and not look like an Oompa Loompa. I am looking really warm, but that's my fault. I didn't get the right shades for this. I mean, it'll be okay. Like, we'll tone it down, but I can't get over how yellow I look right now. I'm gonna go back in with some more of the shade Silk to try and kind of brighten this up a little bit. Silk is a little bit more neutral toned, not quite as yellow. And this is mostly my own doing for getting the wrong shade of the contour, but the shade matching was hard. Also remembering now how much I love to use a sponge to blend out complexion. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm a brush girly, but this was so fun, and I feel like this looks so seamless. Okay, this is what the complexion is looking like. She doesn't use cream or like liquid blush, so I'm just gonna go straight in with powder like she does. Okay, I don't have Laura Mercier translucent powder, I know, shocker, but I do have the One Size translucent powder, and I love this one. So we're gonna do this to set. I'm just kind of getting some in the lid, and then I'm just gonna take a little powder puff. This is a brand new one. I used a brand new sponge and a brand new powder puff for this. This is exciting. And then she doesn't bake. She just goes in with the powder and sets everything. She also uses a deep, like translucent setting powder to set her cream bronzer. I don't have one of those, so I'm just gonna go in with this and set everything. So I'm just kind of like tapping off the excess because she doesn't bake. So we're literally just setting. This little powder puff is from Huda Beauty, by the way. Girl. Airbrushed. I love how soft matte her skin looks. I can't take my lips seriously right now. And also I feel kind of naked because I don't feel like I have enough cream bronzer and I don't have any blush on. Like I feel like I look kind of like an alien at the moment, but we're gonna trust the process. Then she takes whatever's left over on her powder puff and she just kind of taps over her forehead. Hopefully this is good enough for me. My forehead is my oiliest area on my face. I feel like I definitely did not use enough of that bronzer shade. I just felt like it was so orange. But anyway, I'm gonna use the same powder bronzer she uses. Okay, she uses the Fenty Beauty bronzer, and mine is in the shade Islanding. Mine's well loved. I use a massive brush for this, so I think this will be fine. But this is a BK Beauty 103. You guys are always asking what brush I use for powder bronzer. Alright, we gotta bring some life back into this face because I'm feeling dead. Okay, this is what the complexion is giving. I feel like I look like I have jaundice. I hate saying that, but it's the truth. I think I just did a really bad job color matching, but honestly, like I said, I'm fake tanning, so it'll just progressively get a little bit darker throughout the day, and honestly, it just, like, my light is, like, shining right on my face, and so it makes me look even more yellow. Let's add blush and not try to get too caught up in the yellow complexion. In other words, I think I can still save this. She's a Patrick Ta blush girly, and so am I, so I'm gonna mix together She's That Girl and She's a Doll powder blushes. This is also a BK Beauty brush. This is the 107. And I'm just going to tap that like she does right over kind of where I place the bronzer, like higher, sorry. And then I like to bring mine a little bit inward on the apple of my cheeks. I feel like that's giving us some life. What do we think? I think that looks really good. Like, look how pretty. Everything blends. Okay, I can't. Everything blends so nicely over this complexion combo. Like, I literally look like a porcelain doll. Like, my skin looks airbrush. It's crazy. I'm a chin blush girly also. Wow, I'm feeling so cute. Okay, I'm quickly gonna do the rest of my makeup off camera and then I'll be back to show you what the finished look is looking like. But this is the complexion so far. My dog is licking himself in the background and I'm very sorry. But so far, besides the color match, I think it looks pretty good. Girl, I did this lip combo in another video, so if you want to see it, please, it'll be either before or after this. It's e.l.f. and it looks so good. Anywho, this is the glam. I'm obsessed. Safe to say, it neutralized just fine and it looks so good. Like, I don't think you could tell me anything right now. So I'm gonna spray my favorite setting spray. This is from Scandinavia. My makeup will literally not budge at all. I use this on my brides. I use this on literally all of my clients, but this stuff is legit. I drowned myself. Okay, now I'm officially wedding ready. I'm gonna go do the bride's glam, then I'm gonna come home and get changed, and then we're gonna go back. Oh, is my lash lifting? Gonna go back to the wedding, but this is my glam and I'm obsessed with it. So if mine looks like this, I can't wait to see what hers is gonna look like. I love you guys so much. I hope you have the best day ever, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.